Good morning, students. In this video, I would like to explain the definitions: mean of the distribution, variance of the distribution, standard deviation of the distribution, mean deviation about the mean, and some more definitions. And also I would like to solve the problems on discrete as well as continuous random variables. So first see the definitions. Mathematical expectation. So what is the mathematical expectation? It is nothing but a mean. The mean value, it is denoted by mu, of the probability distribution of a variable capital X is commonly known as its expectation, and it is denoted by capital E of X. That means expected value of the random variable capital X. Suppose if f of x is the probability density function of a random variable x, then E of x is defined as E of x is equal to mu is equal to summation x into f of x for a discrete distribution. For continuous distribution, it is integral minus infinity to infinity x into f of x into dx. Here f of x is the probability density function. Here it is for a discrete case, it is for continuous case. Similarly, in general, the expectation of any function, this is expected value of x. If you want to find the expected value of any function phi of x, which is given by E of phi of x is equal to summation phi of x into f of x for a discrete distribution, and for continuous distribution it is integral minus infinity to infinity phi of x into f of x into dx for continuous case. Here f of x is the probability density function of the random variable capital X. Next definition, variance. The variance of a distribution is given by, it is denoted by sigma square, which is nothing but expected value of x minus mu whole square, where mu is the mean of the distribution. So this is defined as summation x minus mu whole square into f of x for a discrete distribution, and for continuous distribution it is integral minus infinity to infinity x minus mu whole square into f of x into dx, where sigma is the standard deviation of the distribution. So after finding sigma square, the sigma is the positive square root of variance. Sigma is the positive square root of variance. Then the immediate definition, mean deviation from the mean. It is defined by mean deviation is equal to summation modulus x minus mu. So mu is already known, that mean, which is expected value of x. So mean deviation from the mean is defined as mean deviation is equal to summation modulus x minus mu into f of x, where f of x is the PDF probability density function, and this is for a discrete distribution case. And for continuous case, the formula will be the same, but we will get the integral sign, integral minus infinity to infinity modulus x minus mu f of x into dx. The last one is covariance, and it is defined by, it is denoted by COV of xy, and it is the expected value of product of, suppose if x and y are two random variables, then its means are E of x and E of y. Already we know that expected value of x is nothing but mean of x, expected value of y is mean of y, and the difference between x and its mean, x minus E of x, the difference between y and E of y, the difference between y and its expected value, y minus E of y, the product of these two expectation is nothing but covariance of xy. It also can be written as E of xy minus E of x into E of y. Okay, so covariance of xy is equal to E of xy minus E of x into E of y. Now see the problems. First problem, a random variable capital X has the following probability function. So here given X and its probabilities. X varies from 0 to 7, and given that the different probabilities for 0, 0, for 1k, for x2, 2k, like that given. So in the first bit you have to find the value of k. In the second bit you have to evaluate different probabilities, and you have to find the value of k, minimum value of k, such that this inequality satisfies. And in the fourth bit you have to determine the cumulative distributive function of x, or we call it as distributive function. So given that already it is a probability function of the random variable x. So since it is the probability density function, it should satisfy two conditions. Each probability must be greater than or equal to 0, and the sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. Since given is a probability function of x, the sum of all probabilities must be is equal to 1. So as per the definition of the probability function, that means what? The sum of all probabilities 0 plus k plus 2k plus 2k plus 3k plus k square plus 2k square plus 7k square plus k is equal to 1. So on adding k square terms, it is 10k square, k terms 1, 3, 5, 8 plus k plus 9k, and constant term minus 1 is equal to 0. So on solving this equation, 10k square plus 10k minus k minus 1, 0. On writing in factor notation, 10k minus k, 9k, 10k into minus k minus 10k square. So on taking out 10k, k plus 1 minus 1 into k plus 1 is equal to 0. So that is 10k minus 1 and k plus 1 is equal to 0. This implies k is equal to 1 by 10 and k is equal to minus 1. So if k is equal to minus 1, the probability solve will be, some of the probabilities may be less than 0. So it is contradict our condition. So the must be k value is equal to 1 by 10 or 0.1. Here k value is equal to minus 1 is not possible, because all probabilities should be greater than or equal to 0. If k is a negative value, this should be negative. This negative means probability negative means it is the contradiction to our condition that all probabilities must be greater than or equal to 0. So the first bit k value is equal to 0.1. So when k is equal to 1 by 10, so see the probability distribution values. I am rewriting x 0 to 7. The probabilities 0 is same as 0, k becomes 1 by 10, k 1 by 10 or 0.1, 2k 2 by 10, 2k 2 by 10, 3k that is also 3 by 10, k square 1 by 10 square 1 by 100, 2 by 100, 7k square plus k, that means 7 by 100 plus k means 1 by 10. So LCM 100, 100 ones 1 7 plus 17 by 100. So the probabilities, I am rewriting all the probabilities. So these are the probabilities. Already we have calculated k value. Now in the second bit we have to evaluate the probabilities. So what is the first one? P of x less than 6. P of x less than 6 means P of x less than 6. We have to write all the probabilities. P of 0 plus P of 1 plus P of 2 plus P of 3 plus P of 4 plus P of 5. P of x less than 6 means not less than or equal to. That means exclude 6 value. That means we will get x0, 1, 2, 3, so on up to 5. Add all the probabilities. 0 plus 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 3 by 10. P of 5 is 1 by 100. So in simplifying this value, we will get 1, 3, 5, 8 by 10 plus 1 by 100. So LCM 100, 10 tens, 100, 10 eights are 80 plus 1. That is equal to 81 by 100. That is the first probability. So the second probability. What is the second probability? So here I will write the second probability. P of x greater than or equal to 6. P of x greater than or equal to 6 means only two values. P of 6 plus P of 7. P of x greater than 6 including 6 because it is equality symbol. P of 6 plus P of 7, that is 2 by 100 plus 17 by 100, that is equal to 19 by 100 is the second probability. The third one is P of 0 less than x less than 5. So this means what? X varies in between 0 and 5 excluding 0 and 5. So that means you have to find the probability of 1 plus P of 2 plus P of 3 plus P of 4. Exclude 0 and 5. So what is probability for x is equal to 1? 1 by 10. P of 2, 2 by 10. P of 3 also 2 by 10. P of 4, that is 3 by 10. So denominators are all same. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8 by 10. That is the probability of x in between 0 and 5. In the third bit, you have to find the minimum value of k such that this relation satisfies. P of x greater than, less than or equal to k is greater than 1 by 2. That means you have to check it out one by one. When k 0 what, when k 1 what. So you have to find all the values and whether that value is greater than 1 by 2 or not, and so that you can find the minimum value of k. So now I write when x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, P of x less than or equal to k means 0. So when k 0, P of x less than or equal to 0 means only P of 0. That is P of 0 means what is P of 0? 0. So which is not greater than 1 by 2. 0 is less than 1 by 2. This is 0.5. So 0 is not greater than 1 by 2. So k value not 0. Then you go for another value. K is equal to 1. Then P of x less than or equal to 1. Then it is P of 0 plus P of 1. That is 0 plus 1 by 10. 1 by 10. So 1 by 10 means 0.1, which is also not greater than 0.5. 1 by 2. So go for another value. K is equal to 2. Probability of x less than or equal to 2. X less than or equal to 2 means you have to add first three values. P of 0 plus P of 1 plus P of 2. 0 plus 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10. That is 3 by 10. That is 0.33, which is also not greater than 0.5. So that k value is not 2. We have to find the minimum value of k such that this relation. So when k is equal to 3, P of x less than or equal to 3. X less than or equal to 3 means first four probability summation. 0 plus 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10. That is what? 5 by 10. That is 1 by 2, but which is not greater than 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is not greater than 1 by 2. So k value is not 3 also. So this must be the value, must be 4. I think it is greater than 1 by 2 means it is maybe k is equal to 4. See the value. K4 means first four values. P of x less than or equal to 4. First five values 0, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 2 by 10, 2 by 10 and 3 by 10. First five values. So this is 3, 6, 7, 0, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 2 by 10, 3 by 10. So 1 plus 2, 3 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 8 by 10, that is equal to 4 by 5, that is equal to 0.8. So 0.8 definitely greater than 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5. So that means what? Therefore, the minimum value of, when k is equal to 5, this satisfies. When k is equal to 5, it gets 1 by 100, it is also greater than 0.5. But we are seeking for minimum value. Therefore, the minimum value of k is equal to 4. The k values are 4, 5, 6, 7. But minimum value is 4. That is the required solution of this problem. So you have to solve the last bit. So in this you have to find distribution function of x. So distribution function are nothing but cumulative distributive function. So how we can find the distributive function x, capital F of x. Capital F of x is nothing but probability of x less than or equal to x. So you have to find the probabilities for each case, x 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So x varies. So when x is 0, this is 0. P of x less than or equal to 0. Only one value 0. When x is equal to 1, P of x less than or equal to 1. That means P of 0 plus P of 1. That is 1 by 10. When x is equal to 2, when x is equal to P of x less than or equal to 2. That means 0 plus 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10. That is probability 3 by 10. F of x means, we know that already it is a cumulative distributive function which is obtained by adding the previous values to the current value. So to find f of x at x is equal to 3, we have to add the previous values 0 plus 1 by 10 plus 2 by 10 plus 2 by 10. That is equal to 5 by 10 or it is 1 by 2. So at x is equal to 4, 1 by 10, 2 by 10, 2 by 10, 5 by 10 plus 3 by 10. That is 8 by 10 or this is 4 by 5. At x is equal to 5, we have to add 4 by 5 or 8 by 10 plus 1 by 100. Am I right? We have to add the previous values to the present value. So previous values up to this it is 8 by 10. So then we have to add 1 by 100, LCM 100, 10 tens, 10 eights, 80s, 1. This is 81 by 100. And on adding to 2 by 100, this value is 83 by 100. And on adding to 17, this is 100 by 100, that is equal to 1. Already we have discussed in the previous class, in the properties of cumulative distributive function, f of minus infinity 0, under the leftmost value 0, the rightmost value is equal to 1. Clear? The leftmost value 0, the rightmost value is equal to 1. These are the properties already we have studied in properties of cumulative distributive function. Here also you can show that here it is 1. The sum of all values, we know that the probability is equal to 1. There ends the problem. See the next problem. The random variable x has the following distribution. Here given distribution x and its probabilities. F of x or P of x, you can use any notation. X value varies from minus 2 to 3 and given its probabilities. Find the value of k and then calculate mean and variance also. So already given that it is the probability distribution of the random variable x. So we know that by the properties, each value greater than or equal to 0 and sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. Since it is a probability distribution of the random variable x, the sum of all probabilities is equal to 1. So what are the probabilities here? 0.1 plus k plus 0.2 plus 2k plus 0.3 plus k is equal to 1. So k, 2k, 3k plus k, 4k plus 0.1 plus 0.2, 0.3 plus 0.3, 0.6 is equal to 1. Or 4k is equal to 1 minus 0.6, that is 0.4 k is equal to 0.4 by 4, or this is 4 by 40, or this is 1 by 10. On multiplying both sides, numerator and denominator with 10, 10 fours 40 in the denominator, 10 into 0.4, that is 4, 4 by 40 or 1 by 10, or I can write it as 0.1. Then the distribution. What is the distribution? X minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and its probabilities are first 0.1, this k 0.1, 0.2 as it is, 2k, 2 into 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and k is 0.1. The probability distribution, in the distribution k is replaced by 0.1. So you can see that 0.1, 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.9, 0.1, and the 0.1 plus total is equal to 1, and each are greater than or equal to 0. So you can say that it is the probability distribution of x. So first bit over, k value is equal to 0.1, and also I have written here the corresponding probability distribution by substituting k value. Next, find in the second bit, we have to find mean. So what is the mean formula? Expected value of x, that is summation x into f of x, because it is the discrete distribution. If the x taking only the integral values, integer values, we say that it is a discrete distribution. So for a discrete case, we have to use the summation symbol, summation x into f of x. So f of x, mean, e of x, mean or mu, all are same. We represent mean as the symbol mu, or expected value of x, or summation x into f of x. So to find x into f of x, x into f of x, here I can see that minus 2 into 0.1, minus 2 into 0.1 plus x into f of x and all the summations, minus 1 into 0.1 plus 0 into 0.2 plus 1 into 0.2 plus 2 into 0.3 plus 3 into 0.1. Clear? X into f of x plus x into f of x plus x into f of x, because it is the summation symbol. So on simplifying, minus 0.2 and it is minus 0.1 and plus 0, this is, you need not write, this is 0.2 plus 0.6, 236 plus 0.3. So this value minus 0.2 plus 0.2 cancel. So 0.6 plus 0.3, 0.9 minus 1, that is equal to 0.8. So the mean value mu is equal to 0.8. Or mean is equal to, mu is equal to expected value of x is equal to 0.8. Now we have to find the variance of x. So variance of x, I will explain here. The variance of x already we have given. The formula is expected value of x minus mu whole square. The variance of x is given by expected value of x minus mu whole square. So I can write the same formula as e of x square minus e of x whole square. Please keep in your mind this formula. To find the variance in problems, we use this formula, e of x square minus e of x whole square. And expanding this, you will get. So then expanding this e of x square, what is e of x minus mu whole square? So I can write it as integral. I can prove in both integral or summation notation. So x square plus mu square minus 2 mu x into f of x dx. So integral minus infinity infinity, x square f of x dx plus mu square into integral minus infinity infinity f of x dx minus 2 mu into integral minus infinity infinity x into f of x into dx. The first term is expected value of x square. E of x square means integral minus infinity infinity x square into PDF, probability density function, into dx. This is plus mu square. The sum of all probabilities is equal to 1 minus 2 mu into, this is also mu. Mu is nothing but expected value or mean or e of x, all are one and the same. Integral minus infinity to infinity x into f of x means it is also mu. Mean. So mu square minus 2 mu square. So this is e of x square minus mu square. So what is mu? Mu means expected value. So e of x whole square. So I am writing the formula for variance as e of x square minus e of x whole square. Please keep this formula while doing the problems in random variables. So e of x square, variance, what is the variance? E of x square minus e of x whole square. Already we have calculated e of x, the mean 0.8. Now our requirement is to find e of x square. Now consider what is to find e of x square. So what is expected value of x square? Summation x square into f of x. Summation x square into f of x means you have to make it square, the value of x into f of x, minus 2 whole square. That means 4 into 0.1 plus, make x a square, x square into its probability. X square, minus 1 whole square, 1 into, so what is the value here? 1 into 0.1. So I can write 1 into 0.1 plus 0, third term, 1 square, same as 1, so 1 into 0.2 plus 2 square, 4 into 0.3 plus 3 square, 9 into 0.1. So on adding, this is 0.4, this is 0.1, 0, 0.2, 1.2, 4 into 0.3, 1.2 plus 0.9. So this is equal to 0.4 plus 1, 0.5 plus 0.1, 0.5, 0.7, 0.7, 1.2, 0.9. So 918 and 2.8. This is variance, not variance, e of x square. E of x square is 2.8. Therefore, variance of x is equal to e of x square minus e of x whole square. So what is e of x square? 2.8 minus e of x. We got already, it is 0.8 whole square. So this value is equal to 2.16. This is variance. So already we have calculated mean as 0.8 and variance as 2.16. Similarly, you can find standard deviation also. So what is the formula for standard deviation? Positive square root of variance, that is plus root of 2.16, that is equal to 1.5 approximately. Positive square root of variance, that is approximately 1.5. This will be the standard deviation. Okay.